guys, we're back with another video today. Today I want to talk to you about how to get started, how to start your own consulting business and make 10K or more per month. By the way, consulting and coaching, similar things. I'm going to talk to you about the three things that you need in order to get started. We can now, with our coaching offers, we can make anywhere from 10,000 to even 10,000 a day, and that's dollars, pounds, euros. It's all down to these three things. And mind you, as long as you've got a strong niche and you've got a validated offer, all you need now is a traffic system that will get you booked appointments. If you can do that on autopilot, you're scaling up. So look over my shoulder right now as I show you how we're making revenue. And also, if you like what you see and you want to get some help, click on this video. There'll be a link to my calendar, book a call, and then we'll have a chat to see if we can help you, okay? So do this right now. Let's look over my shoulder so I can show you the presentation. Okay, guys, so I thought before we get started, because some of you like numbers, this is one of our Stripe accounts. Stripe, by the way, is a tool. I never used to understand when people kept showing a dashboard like this. I was like, what does this mean? So Stripe is a tool that allows you to collect payments. It's like a payment gateway, payment processor, basically. It's not like, it is. So there's 10,000 one day there. I just wanted to show you guys, because I know some of you guys like numbers, so I just try to find a day. There's another payment last year in one day. We got that. Listen, we have multiple offers, so don't worry too much, don't mind that too much. But 36,000 dirhams is only about 9,000 euros. So that's another day there. So I was doing some calculations there. So like that's that. Okay. So, and I can go on and show you revenue and all that good stuff, but I just want you to know it's even possible to do that in a day, and of course more. So we have agency, we have multiple offers, so we make money through multiple ways. However, I want to talk to you about the one thing. What I showed you there is just for one offer. So really there are three things, right? In order for you to start your consulting business, or aka your coaching business, whatever way you want to put it, consulting or coaching, it's the same thing, right? In terms of a business model, there's multiple ways, but at the end of the day, if you're a consultant, really, you're also like a coach, right? You can do the work for people, or you can coach them on how to do the work. That's pretty much in its basics, right? So when I say consultant, I'm talking about coach. So if you are a coach or consultant, and especially if you're looking to get started, this is for those who are looking to get started, not so much for those who have already started. So typically there are three things, right, that you need to nail down, okay, in order for you to get your business going. So number one is your niche, okay? Now, in order for you to know what your niche is, okay, and those of you who say niche, like Americans, my girls are always like, why do they call it niche? It's niche, niche. So your niche is essentially, and I'm sure you've heard of this so many times, a niche is essentially a group of people, okay, who have a common, who are looking for a common outcome. They're very similar, like they have the same problem and they're looking for the same outcome. That's what a niche is, okay? So it's a group of people. So it's not necessarily an industry. It's like an industry. You have an industry, okay? So let's put it this way. Let's say if we're looking at it in terms of hierarchy, in terms of the top level down, if you want to get down to your niche. So at the top level, you have an industry, okay? So industry, IND for industry. So that's an industry. So let's say you are a consultant in the IT space. So that's you, right? So the industry. So the IT is the industry, okay? Now, to go to the next level down, the niche wise, you want to go down further, a level down. And now you could go, maybe you're in the IT space, there's hardware and software. Maybe you're in software. So I'll just say software here. So that's really you have an industry, then you have a sector of that industry, right? So let's say sector. Okay, so we go after the sector. We want to go for software. Now I'm using my hand as a mouse because my mouse is downstairs and I don't want to go all the way downstairs to go get it in the car park. But the sector of the IT, you're software. So I'm just going to put SOFT for software. Okay, so you're in the IT space working with software companies, and now let's say in the software space you design CRM systems. Okay, so that's a CRM system. So now this is the category of business you're in, aka you are in the CRM space. Okay, so let's just say industry sector, I'm just going to say space. I'm sure there's a more technical word for this, which I can't think of right now because I'm just back from an air show, and the noise of the airlines. They had Emirates Airlines and all these fighter jets, and the noise, my head is killing. Okay, so you have space. And then finally, you have your niche, okay? Or niche, if you're full American, niche. Okay, so your niche. Now, your niche is that group of people in this sector. So that could be, in terms of CRM, it could be, if you're the consultant, it means you provide, you're focused with, how would I put this? By the way, I've put this as an industry in the sense that you're after a specific industry. You can look at this in multiple ways, but in this case, maybe the type of business that you work with, okay, who need this software. You have healthcare, you have IT themselves, you have defense force, you have civil governments, you have all sorts of different categories of companies or industries of companies. So in this case, say you are working with CRM for hospitals. I'm just going to say hospitals. Okay, so that means hospitals. You have so many variations. So this means now, okay, so in actual fact, what you would say is your niche would be you're working with hospitals that need CRM. So the next part I was going to talk about is your offer. Okay, now, so your niche could be, the way we describe our niche is by saying I help X achieve X by result Y. So you would say your niche would be CRM for hospitals. That would be your niche. Okay, CRM plus hospitals. Okay, that's your niche. By the way, a CRM stands for client relationship software, management software. So CRM could be like MailChimp, software that companies use to keep track of their lead generation. So they keep track of where a lead is in the sales pipeline. So you could be selling CRMs to hospitals because you solve hospital problems. Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of them there, they have to take care of people, and people could die and stuff. So so if you were CRM for, let's say you were targeting taxis, for instance, so you would be a CRM specialist for taxis or transport companies. Again, transport's so wide, you got to go niche down. So that's what I mean. So typically we put in what we do and who we do it for. Okay, now here's how this whole thing will play out. So you have your niche, you do CRM for hospitals. That's a niche. But if you just doing CRMs or you just being a baker for everyone, that's not a niche. Baking is not a niche. It's baking plus something. So if you are a local baker for a specific type of dough, you bake with a specific type of dough, that's a super niche. That means you will always get people who want just that thing. So the good thing about niching down is you want to niche down. Okay, why? Because you don't want to go for everyone. If you're for everyone, you're for nobody. Okay, and then your offer is who. So if you're for the CRM, your offer could be either you do it for them, or so it could be a done for you, or which means you do it all, or it could be a done with you, DWY. So you have DWF, done for you, and then you have DWY, done with you, then you have DIY. So you could be a CRM specialist who either does the work for them and they pay you a large amount, or perhaps you do some of the work and they do some of the work, or maybe they just do all the work. Usually this you charge the lowest. So I'm making this up. You could charge here for your coaching offer or consulting offer. You can charge $997. In fact, let's make it very simple. You can charge $97. I'm going to use dollars. You can charge $97 for them to get a done DIY where they do the thing themselves. And then the done with you could charge perhaps maybe we have people charging all sorts of money, but you could charge next level up for $997 where you do it with them for a period of time to help them get a result. Okay, so that's $997. And then you could have up here where you have your 997. Okay, so basically 10,000 here, which is where you do all the work for them. Now these are hypothetical numbers, these are low numbers. Like done for you, our agency, we charge anywhere from 10 to even 100,000. It depends on what the customer needs, right? And some of that is ad spend, etc. And that's monthly. Done with you is where we would get the customer to do some of the work and we'll do some of the work. DIY, they just do the work completely. So that's your offer. So you have your niche and your offer. And then the third thing, so ideally you want to sell a high ticket. Ideally you want to do something that's done with you to begin with. Okay, or you got to do something that's done with you and price it as 5K. So you need to sell a high ticket. And then finally, you need traffic. You need what we call booked appointments. You need leads. So in order for you to get that, you need traffic. So you can look at my other videos where I talk about VSL, how you use a VSL to turn strangers online into high-paying clients who will buy your 5K. And if you get 2 sales in a day, that's 10K. If you get 1 sale in a day, that's 10K. You get 4 sales. You get maybe. Again, I don't want to make this video so long, guys. I want to make it super simple for you. As long as you're selling a high ticket, so the answer here is you want to sell a high ticket. Find a niche that has money. Usually the best niches are in health, wealth, relationships. Find a niche within those areas. Then create an offer by finding competitors who are doing something that you want to do, and there's components in there. That's why we have a coaching offer. Now our coaching offer is not cheap because our results are guaranteed and you will get great results, and almost 4 to 8x. That's what our students normally get. So meaning they will spend 5K, 8K, whatever. Let's say they spend 10K with us, they normally get back about 40 to 80,000 within either a short period of time or a year. It depends on your journey. But we have a coaching program where we help you start from zero. And in the traffic, so you have your niche, you find an offer, and then you use one traffic source. I would recommend using the Instagram growth funnel. It's the easiest way possible. Again, if you want help with that, just go to watch my other videos on the channel. Otherwise, guys, I don't want to make this video too long. Hopefully you got great value. So remember, you have a 5K offer, you sell 2 of them in a day, you make 10K. It's that easy. It's not rocket science, guys. It's actually super easy. The hardest thing is the delivery, but there's ways in how you do that. We'll help you that in the program. So that's all you've got to do, guys. And that's it. It's as simple as that, guys. If you want to scale up to 10K per month, you want to start your business and something is holding you back, listen, what I want you to do is click somewhere on this video. There'll be a link to my calendar, book a time to talk, and all we'll do is figure out where you are, where you want to be. And if that gap, based on where you are, where you want to be, if the gap there, we can help you achieve that, get over that hurdle, then what we'll do is we'll give you an opportunity to get started. Now, we have a few slots available. So if you like to book in as soon as possible, for sure, we'll get you started so that you have a hit run this year and you get the results that you want. So make sure you book somewhere on this video. I've been doing this for the last 12 years, guys. This is the best thing. I've been doing coaching for the last 2 years, and it's made me the most money I've ever made, ever, more than the agency. So don't hold yourself back, get involved, get started, and start your business as soon as possible. Okay, see you on the other side.